Okay, it is May 19th. The weekend has passed and my sales were kind of garbage. So we have to go to the thrift store. I'm going to take her to school first. So let's get the dad stuff out of the way, get her to school. And then I think I'm just going to head up to the stores. I'm taking you along for the ride like I always do. Yeah, sales were not that great this weekend. So my anxiety levels are a little bit higher. So to make up for it, we're going to go shop. Let's see what happens.
All right, I think I've solved the anxiety thing. I think it's just extra caffeine. So, fun fact, the lighter your coffee roast in your coffee beans, the higher the caffeine content. Well, guess what? I'm looking at the package of my Starbucks and it's a light roast, so I am bouncing off the walls. So it's like equal parts just jittery from the coffee and a higher anxiety as usual, I guess. So maybe it's a mix of both. So not necessarily just the lower sales, although those are super annoying. So let's try to solve that problem here. Okay, this is where my inexperience may have hurt me. They've got $5.99 on this, what I believe is a cast iron. I don't know if it's cast iron gold plated branch tea light holder. This is really cool. It was heavy, but without a brand or a mark of some sort, I'm just not the one for this item. I'm not going to buy it and just assume that someone's going to come along and make the purchase. When I looked at Google, I was even more confused because using just like tea light candle, cast iron tea light candle holder, it wouldn't even show the results. So I had to use the term branch in there. It was just confusing. No mark, going to leave it behind. Someone's going to get a great deal on something. So if you're more versed in that, then more power to you. I'm inexperienced in it, so I have to leave it behind. No brand, no purchase. I was looking at that amber glass ashtray. You do have to look those up because a lot of them have a value, and this has been, I think, like pretty much across the last 12 months. There are certain brands off the top of my head I don't remember, so you just look on a case-by-case basis, but make sure you look up those amber glass, any amber glass, but like especially the ashtrays, because there are some that will sneak up on you and you go, oh well, this doesn't seem like anything, and boom, it's $50. So you got to pay attention to that. Again, just thinking along the lines of specific brands, I don't quite remember, but I do know that to be the case, so make sure you are double checking there. We're going to leave that thing behind, as cool as it looks, and move on to some carts. It was a really slow day in the store. This store ran a sale over the weekend, like 4 for $20 or something like that on all their clothing, and so it was pretty busy, and they're having staffing issues, so it was like just a little bit of a slower morning. So I'm going to check some of these carts. I actually forgot to check this Craftsman battery and battery charger. Sometimes though, these things, they're donated and you charge the battery and the battery doesn't hold. So even though that was $9 and I should have looked it up, chances are I would have left it anyway because I'm not convinced that the battery is going to hold a charge. Yes, I get 48 hours to return it, but I really don't want to mess with that right now. So we're looking at some of the figurines. I think those were those Boyd's figurines? Yeah, Boyd's. I think that's what that says. Lady holding a dog, and then the other one with the children. Those are really cute, but neither of those have value. Butterfly plates too, again, very summery, but nothing doing there. It looks like an old generic blender. And these little pieces, things I was not picking up a year ago, I'm definitely checking out here. Barco, I don't know what that is. That was probably one of those like vacation pieces that you find in the gift shops when you're on vacation, something along those lines. And then a couple of bags underneath. Terrible condition, generic. No, one of them had no brand on it, so nothing doing on that cart. This was a new thermos, but I've got plenty of items just like that, and then a pour over with no brand. I might start using one of these. This coffee hour is like one of my favorite hours at home. I don't know. We'll have to see. But let's move on to some Plush. Now, if you haven't seen my recent video on Jellycats, I will link it in the description. I encourage you to look at it. I just found out in the last couple of days that they have raised the prices across the board on their website. So people are kind of up in arms regarding the MSRP of even the new releases when it comes to Jellycats. Unfortunately, I didn't find any in this bin, but I am always on the hunt, and I was able to make it to one garage sale, although I didn't film it this weekend. No Jellycats there, but believe me, my radar is up because I think the prices are going to start really soaring for them. But yeah, people are complaining, Plush that were $35 now listed for $50, $55, and that's a pretty substantial increase. And there's a number of reasons for that that I may have touched on in the video. So I encourage you to watch that video and find out what's going on in the world of Jellycats because I think there's a lot of good information in it for you. So I'll make sure and link that in the description, and we're going to move on. This was a bag that was, I think, misplaced, right? So we're in the seasonal section, and it is, first of all, I looked at it because I liked the Lands' End case, that canvas case, but inside are what I believe to be some type of medical devices. So I went and did a little bit of research. If you go in and you have a laryngoscopy, these are some of the devices that the doctor is going to use. If I have it correct, and I looked at this stuff really quickly, and it was starting to get excited based on some of the things that were coming up on Google Lens. We'll take a little bit of a closer look at every piece or most of the pieces when I get home. That looks like a fresh needle. I'm going to throw that out right away. But we'll take a little closer look just to see if I've got something that, and there's a lot of pieces in here. The bag was really heavy. If I've got something that is a pretty big home run, because at first glance, I'm really excited. This stuff looks pretty official. And if I can sell them, we might be doing really well. So that at least made the trip somewhat exciting, because like I said, there wasn't a whole lot to work with today, the day after, on a day where they were a little bit slower in the back, and really got hammered this weekend. Although look at these shoes, like kudos to you guys for getting out there early and getting everything organized. I didn't see anything from a shoe perspective on these racks, but I'm going to find a pair of shoes here in a second that are pretty exciting on a brand that in most cases the prices are declining. So these were fun to find. It was the first find for me. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Didn't see anything going on there. And I'm also going to pass up the $23 LL Bean Toboggan. It's in fantastic condition. It's just the wrong time for me. It's the wrong price. I know it will sell eventually, but I'm gonna pass that up, because they do show up often in my area. When I say often, a couple times, 2-3 times a year, like I see them and I find them. So it's not like that's going to never show up again. I know I'm going to see one again, probably before the year is open. So let's leave that behind. I do grab this though. It's like $15-16 worth of Funkos. There were some Zelda Amiibos in there. All in all, in that box, I think for $16, I have at least over $100 in value. They have some Breath of the Wild Amiibos in there, and we're talking $10 to $20 maximum, and some are more lower value than that for the Funkos, and then $15 up to I think $30 for the Amiibos. Just the same as picking up the medical devices. A lot of pieces in the box. They will all be easy to photograph and very fast to list and store. So $100 or so out of that box. I love that mug hanging there. It really is only worth probably $10, if that, and there's a good number of them listed. So we're going to pass that up, leave that behind, and really nothing much else to work with on that cart. So the last cart that comes out today had these Rothy's on them. Now these are Rothy's brand, and they are calling it the Casual Clog. Pretty excellent find. These are super hot right now. So where the other Rothy's are dropping in price, these will get me, I think, between $70 and $80. Brand new. It looks like they're selling for anywhere from around $120 to $150. And when you type in Casual Clog, I got maybe 30 or so results on eBay, but there were around 120 that have sold in the last 90 days. They are looking for this style Rothy, the Casual Clog. Put that on your list. So yeah, that was exciting, because when I saw the Rothy's logo on there, it wasn't like I got very excited. But when I look at that price, telling a different story. So good find on those shoes. Lots of boots. Can't really use boots right now. Some of them are a brand I wouldn't pick up regardless. These J. Crew clogs, maybe if they were in better condition, those are kind of cool looking, with the wood. They're sort of studded around the ends. Those probably could have been cleaned up a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to leave them behind. Tommy Hilfiger, nothing doing there. And then for the rest of this cart, top and bottom, nothing very exciting. But listen, that one pair of Rothy's absolutely makes up for it. So I think that's going to be it for sourcing in the store. Now let's go home and look at the bag of medical equipment and see if I can find something that has value that maybe I didn't notice at first glance in the store. All right, you have to bear with me because we're learning on the fly. What I've noticed is, you see this brand Proper. It's not one of the more desirable brands. Let me look at some of the rest of this. Does this have a brand on it? MAC, M-A-C, Hein, H-E-I-N-E. This is one of the, and if you guessed that these things go down your throat, you guessed correct. Penlon, not very valuable. I think, and I have to do a little bit more research. Rush is one of the more desirable brands, but again, I don't know that these pieces individually are really all that valuable. Miller too. I mean, there are a lot of them. You know, maybe I could lot everything up, and all of this really does depend on if I can even sell it. You know, if it's medically restricted, then everything is off the table. This is Capno Check. This is a capnometer. This little piece, and it did power up. I think there's one listed for $420. I am way out of my league, so it's just interesting to look at it since I've never seen it before. I think this is there's some stethoscopes here, like this one here, Littman Cardiology 3. Again, I don't even know if I can sell it or not, but so that piece might be worth something. And then there's some other things that I haven't looked up yet. Dupico. This like unfortunately really looks used. Like I don't know that I'd even be comfortable listing something like that. Listen, if nothing, I'll list this Land's End bag. But there's a lot of pieces here, right? And I guess you learn something new every day. But these little pieces, like to measure and get to your larynx, are things I've never really seen before. Certainly never sourced. And then these little handles, these pieces connect to these handles. So, you know, maybe putting them together, get some value. But again, if I'm restricted, this just has to all go somewhere else. But there's a little bit of a closer look. I mean, it was a whole bag of stuff just sitting there. Is there anything else in here interesting? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Little tube. But yeah, if nothing else, if I'm able to at least move this and like clean this and sell this, I would be satisfied. And then some of these other ones, again, like maybe $10, $20, just based on what I saw. I have to go back into my desktop to really check, to really get a sense of what I've got here. But it, at second glance, it didn't look as exciting as it was originally when I sourced it. Save maybe this piece, if I can sell this for a good amount, who knows? And then here is a quick look at some of the Amiibos, actually all of the Amiibo. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, I have 6 total. I ran some comparables on some of them. This is Micha, M-I-C-H-A. I think this one is gonna be like $15, $20. Daruk, this is gonna be, I think, $20 on this figure here. This is Wolf Link from the game. I'm gonna say probably $15 on him. I forget her name. This is maybe only 10, not one of the one more value. And I haven't valued the Breath of the Wild Link or this Link right here, but even like at $15 each, you know, just alone for the 6 Amiibos, that's a pretty good haul. I didn't really look into some of the anime figures that are still in there. I don't think there's anything over $25, but even just the Amiibos alone, I expected these should sell off, you know, in a pretty decent amount of time. I'm not sure how popular the Amiibos are right now, if they fly off the shelves or if I'm going to be sitting on them, but they do look like they sell. So this is pretty good in just that haul for $16 in that box. All right, y'all, I have to go get a kid off of the bus. That's all I have for you. Make sure you watch that Jellycat video. Again, I'll link it in the description. And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, hit that button for me, please. I appreciate each and every one of you. That's all I've got for you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.